right, hello everyone. So I've been picking up some energy. First of all, my name's Becky, and I just got a mic because I saw one of your comments saying you couldn't hear me. So here we are, and we upgraded. Anyways, I've been picking up on some energy, and I feel like you might be struggling with struggling with the problems around, you always wanting to go to do something, but you getting pulled away from what you want to do. And like what I saw from that was kind of like, when a kid is like outside and they're trying to go play and do things, but their parent keeps repositioning them back. No, stay here. No, you should do this. Or no, you're going too far. Come back here. And I think that is kind of the reflection spirit might be showing you in your reality to help you, to kind of show you. I feel like it's like you're starting to build momentum and you're like the wave is building. So there might be, there's parts of you that might be kind of dealing with that. But hold on, I'm getting my coffee. All right, sorry about that. We got the coffee. And in my last video, I talked about me cat sitting. Update, the cat is out and about and will probably make an appearance in this video because this cat is literally under the table right now. He just, as soon as I started the video, he came out and he's investigating what I'm doing. So hopefully you'll get to see him. So yeah, let's do this reading. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring through. Yeah, I'm getting shown what I saw earlier. I just saw earlier with, like, I'm specifically seeing a father or authority. So that might be what you're dealing with, like them always pulling you away from what you know is right and even true in the matter. So like, it's like your natural self and the way you move is almost always the right way. But you have someone who's overstepping their authority, either in the workplace or a friend group or a parental in your life right now, that is causing you to kind of be pulled away from your current. So let's try and get you back on your current. Let's see what comes through. I also got an inkling that you might be a starseed because my starseed oracle deck is standing out. So if you don't know what a starseed is, they are basically, their souls didn't originate as when the soul got created, it didn't originate as like an earth soul. It was in another galaxy or another, dimension, and you chose to incarnate in a human body with that origin. So I don't know, look it up. I feel like ETs are really relevant right now, but let's see. What is this reading going to be on, Spirit? Something with, okay, so I'm seeing my heart. Something with the heart. Aw, then we have the Knight of Cups. Or no, Knight of Swords, sorry. Knight of Swords, okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so opportunities. You are going to be, you're testing your threshold to manifest right now. Maybe in a mental capacity, but you're like slowly moving forward and you are trying to get yourself to this next level, and it's going to require you to kind of testing your capacity to like almost hold your manifestations through the mind though. So how much have you learned up to this point? and applying that to what is currently going on in your life. Yeah, so what else? So that's kind of what this reading is going to be on. So we got lots of mind stuff. What else, Spirit? Okay. Okay, got a couple cards coming out. Ooh, I'm feeling like a lot of resistance. So you might be feeling like a lot of resistance in kind of taking this route, but your soul's saying like you got it. Like you've done it before in your life. You've been kind of in the position where you have this authority over your reality in a very majestic and cathartic way. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like, it's almost like I'm seeing people watch you, almost like you're either a goddess or you're like a statue, you've been carved out of marble, or you, like, the way you move has this, like, ethereal flow to it. Whether that is important for, like, moving forward, that tapping into that is, like, the energy Spirit's bringing forward that you got. Okay, so trust yourself. And I'm getting to allow yourself to be that majestic. No, like, no one from the past no one's going to hurt you in that energy anymore. That's just not the next step in your soul journey. You are not meant to be hurt in that energy. Okay, that's really important. I think you need to hear that, because this fear has kind of grown out of proportion and is affecting every area of your life. Fear of bringing in, like, oh my god, I was gonna say new animals, and then Duke is the cat's name, just meowed. So fear of bringing in new animals, possible like new relationships or whatever. Maybe that's why Duke is making an appearance, is like it's grown out of proportion. It's fear. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. And then we have fear of moving on, stagnation. And then we have, okay, so we have the reversed of 8 of Cups, and then we have reversed 8 of Wands. Okay, so we got 2 8s, and they're in the reverse position, okay? That's what just came out. So again, I feel like you have, what I'm seeing, they're giving me they're showing me your heels are in the sand and you're being pushed forward, but you're like literally trying to slow yourself down, because you're like, whoa, this is crazy. We're getting momentum. Like, I can feel it being like I can't even speak. Like, me being pulled up, and like this heels in the sand is like a misrepresentation of your soul. I think that's why the relationships around you haven't been doing that well, because you haven't been reflecting your soul. It's like people don't trust you because you're not representing your soul. Okay? When you're acting on your soul, whether people like you or not, they trust you because you are authentic. You are being your energy. And yeah, it might take practice, but this is where this Knight of Swords, this theme is coming in this reading, with testing your capacity, your mental capacity to hold your manifestations. Okay, so let's get some advice on these, your heels in the sand. Yeah, I'm getting like afraid of being judged, people calling you negative names, that there's wounds there. And those wounds are really, really valid. They're super valid. Okay? You might be a little quirky, you might do things very interestingly and in a way that most people never thought about doing things, so they take a moment to really look at you, and it might feel a little sideways. This is what this energy of putting your heels in the sand is all about. It's good. We're going to move on. Let's keep going. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're getting a lot of things coming out. Too many cards. Let's do one at a time. What else? Okay, so I'm getting Spirit wants me to direct where I want to take y'all. So I think what's really sticking out is like, what can help you in this matter? What can really help me to go? What are they ready to hear? What are they ready to know? Let's see. What are they? Yeah. Yeah, what is it? Something. Okay, I'm just gonna go with these. So we have temporary financial hardship. Okay, no. We have the Five of Pentacles. Let's just be real, okay? This is a very dynamic card, and I'm still learning a lot of the deeper meanings, maybe more dynamic meanings of the cards, but I'm absolutely I feel from like, it helps me to see the words on here. But Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles coming out together. So I think that I don't think you've had a very supportive community, or like, I'm trusting myself. It's very supportive community that's really able to carry your financial success or the weight of your manifestations. So people around you might be dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of financial burdens, a lot of I'm getting like past life pain too. This is just their season that they're in. And it's not your job to take on anybody's burdens, financial pain, trauma. I'm getting mother wounds. All of that is coming up to the surface. And specifically with the mother wounds that you might be taking on from other people is blocking your abundance, because if you think about Gaia, the mother, and resources, when you're taking on someone's trauma, you're going to block the amount of reciprocity between you and the universe, because the archetype of the mother is a very caring, nurturing being and role in the universe. So that's an archetype. So when we take on another's karma out of, either we did something so we blame ourselves, so we feel like we have to overcompensate. That's what I'm really getting came through and what's been happening. And there's a lot of grief around that, which I'm holding space for. Spirits, God's holding space for. It's not your fault. It never was your fault. Never your responsibility. I think you putting a lot more blame on yourself than you should, or that is yours to even take on. So with these heels in the sand, this energy is coming up to kind of give some light, maybe why you're not allowing yourself just to flow, because you're giving yourself, because you are this embodied mother. I don't know, I'm getting, so let's pull some more cards. Something, taking on other people's financial hardships is blocking the mother archetype that you embody so well. Yes, very clear. I do think this Knight of Pentacles is a symbolic of somebody. I feel like they've been trying to get you out of this. They're like holding the light, your light, and what you want to create. And you keep looking to this person, like they're in your reality, but like they're showing you, they're moving forward regardless of what you're doing. So this is kind of like a long time coming for them to like show you, or getting to show you that you had your heels in the sand. I think you've been either told about this, or it's been mirrored to you in a lot of ways, but they are anticipating this like freedom and liberation and reclamation of your manifestations, your opportunities, all the energy that you are and your soul and what you've done up to this point. You know, I think what's coming through also is like, this is the last thing, I'll continue pulling some cards, but like when we like are not in the present moment and when our energy doesn't feel fully invested in the moment, you're dealing with karma or possibly other people's burdens, which is like clearing. You're stuck in a kind of rut. You're like overplaying things. You're ruminating. You're lacking of forgiveness. You're hashing past things out. Should I have done this and all of this? That is a clear sign that you're in that heel in the sand energy, and that you might possibly be taking on other people's karma and trauma. I think, yeah, so we're just gonna keep going. Oh, look, he came. Duke is coming. Hey, Duke, say hello, but don't hop on the table. Okay, and don't eat my tarot cards. Okay, what else? Yeah, don't eat my tarot cards. He's ready to pounce. What else? What do people need to know about their manifestations or their ability to hold the opportunities? Okay, we got the reversed, another 8. Okay, so that's 3 8s here, okay, in this reading. The 8 of Swords reversed. So we got escape, freedom, release, finding solutions, options, relief. So with this card, like, I do see if you, like, with the movement forward in these points that, yeah, I feel, okay, so there's a lot coming on. Let me just get some coffee. Can I get more clarity? Here, I need more clarity. Yeah, okay. You're not going to be as burdened with choices that you've been kind of weighing upon you. So there's a lot of indecision. So that I'm seeing you moving out of that. You're going to have more of a flow under a current, under what you're doing and your being. So this is going to reflect in things coming to you quicker and easily. You're not going to be blocking it as much. I'm getting to pull a couple more cards. Yeah, things are going to be coming in quicker. There's still this like heel in the sand energy. Ooh. All right. So let's just do it organically. We got Queen of Wands. Okay. So to clarify this 8 of Swords reverse, we've got the 9 of Wands in reverse position. We have the Queen of Wands, yeah, and of the reverse Empress, okay? But, so, like, you're still afraid of kind of showing up as this full embodied figure. I think that's really what Spirit wants, is bringing. So, like, it's almost like you could break the chains tomorrow, today. Like, you're there. But it's not that you breaking the chains that are binding you or you're afraid of is the problem or hard. I mean, there could be it is challenging, but you can do that. It's really this embodying of that fullness of this, like, just getting the fear around it, of this beautiful embodied being before people. Your abundance, your beauty, your power, your confidence, your capabilities, your journey that you've gone through thus far. I'm just getting is what is gold on your, like, I'm seeing a dress and like, or an outfit and like with the empress, and like her dress is the story of what you went through is your gold on this empress's gown. Like she's gorgeous. She's got to fight, and don't let other people like block you from expressing this. It's that I think what we need right now with the whole community thing is kind of a fuck you for like, if you don't like, if you're not okay with this, like, fuck you. Do you know how many people are in the world? Do you know how many people are in the world? Okay? Who cares? Like, it's irrelevant. It's gone. They just kind of disappear. That's how the energy should be and how much that they deserve. Like, who gives a fuck if you show up and people like judge or whatever? Fuck them. That's the energy that I'm getting currently. And it might take some practice, but make it, practice in the mirror. I'm seeing you looking at yourself and being like, practice like being like, I don't give a fuck. Like, oh, okay. You feel that way? Cool. Like, unapologetic, unafraid. You fucking deserve it. You fucking deserve it. Spirit does not give these capabilities and manifestations and ability to hold it to just anybody. Don't let someone's dirty shoes fuck up your life. Fuck up what is yours. That's really what I'm getting. I mean, sorry I'm like cursing a lot, but yeah, that's the Queen of Wands, and that's who you are. I think that's kind of it for the reading. 2222 on the clock. We're gonna end it there. Thank you for watching. I also am gonna try and attempt to make an art vlog on my other channel, which is I think I'm gonna do it on my art channel is Becky Lines Fine Art. Is it Becky Lines Art or Becky Lines Fine Art on YouTube? I don't know. I'll put it in the link below, but if you want to see that, I'm going to make it happen. I got my mic now. We're going to roll with it. We're going to seize the opportunity. And yeah, thank you for watching. Love y'all. I wish you the most fabulous, glamorous, beautiful day that you deserve, because you're fucking make the world a better place. Love you. Bye.